Welcome to In the Cards TCG. Back to some Magic product opening. Mystery Booster 2. Very interesting product. Very limited amount of supply. According to some information I've received recently, the rate at which foils will drop for this product is very limited. So, you should be on the lookout for any high-profile cards that are in foil. The hits for this box are, as I have recently looked at, I think the best thing you can get is like a $400 $400 Urza Lord High Artificer in the Future Sight border. There are a lot of just really wacky things in here, like white bordered Urza's Saga. So this is going to be a fun one to open. Apologize for the lack of Magic content recently. I have been shifting more towards Bondi games, been shifting more towards the One Piece trading card game, spending a lot more time there. I've just recently gotten into the Union Arena card game. I don't really buy a lot of product for it, but the Fusion World trading card game, I really fell in love with the green strategy for Dragon Ball Fusion World card game. So I've just been sticking with that because it's a very consistent strategy that ramps you. And I'm going on to a diatribe about these Bondi card games I've been playing. And Magic the Gathering, really I started playing less Magic simply because I wanted to get more sleep throughout the week, and the tournaments that I attend for these Bondi card games are like 30-minute best of ones for each round instead of like 50-minute best of 3. And while it's the case that you can sometimes end up having a tournament that starts at 7 and ends at 9:30, it doesn't usually go that way. Or rather, it has to be a really aggressive format, really aggressive tournament. So yeah, I've not been buying a lot of Magic product because my personal time expenditure has shifted. And yeah, I've liked playing Modern in the past. It really just comes down to I'm enjoying these other card games more right now. I do still play a decent amount of Commander with my personal friend groups. And I've played so much Magic, I don't think I'll ever be completely out of Magic. I don't think I'll ever say to someone, oh, I don't play that game anymore. I think I'm more likely to say something along the lines of, I'm not playing that right now. So, that's probably a bit too long of an explanation. You're at the 3-minute mark. But I'm excited to open this Mystery Booster. It's got a lot of wacky stuff in it. It's got some pretty high-profile pulls. And we can read the test cards together because I've never seen any of these before. In terms of the test cards, I've seen a lot of spoilers for like the Future Sight arts and white border cards and stuff like that. But anyways, I guess I'll have to put a 4-minute mark disclaimer on this one too. Gosh, I've just been really talkative today. Maybe it has something to do with being in the house alone. Alright. Grab my waste bin, put it in the right place. Mystery Booster 2. Cool beans. This is a really flat and wide box. Throw that over there. Does that need to be there? This one I feel like I will want to go through all the cards in the packs because some of the commons and uncommons are worth a lot as well. Specifically things that had never been printed in paper before, like the Lord of Aeons. So this also might take a while, just because like the scarcity of this product is such that some of the commons and uncommons are also worth a decent amount of money. And it seems to be correlated to cards that are only printed in paper here and nowhere else. Is that good right there? That'll be decent. All right. It's been a bit of time since I opened a pack of Magic cards. So I'm not sure as to the ordering. Looks like we've got Abolish. You may discard a planes from your hand instead of paying its cost. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Interesting. Got Suture Priest. Cloud Spirit. Mind Bend. Diabolic Tutor. Terror. Lunar Frenzy. Furnace Punisher. Saber Ants. Whenever Saber Ants is dealt damage, you may put that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens into play. Oakham Adversary. Svella Ice Shaper. This really is all over the place, which is, you know, kind of the point. So we got a Master of Waves in the rare slot. Okay. I don't know if this is worth a lot, but this is so cool. White border, Narset Parter Veils. All right. And a Future Sight Show and Tell? That's so cool. Wait, that's not the last card. And a test card. Magus of the Chains. Oh boy. So we're sitting here talking about you know, the polls and everything, but oh man, this is specifically because I know that this has got to be a joke about Chains of Mephistopheles, and I have read the text on that card before. Let's dive into this. Magus of the Chains, 1 in a black, creature, human, wizard. If a player would draw a card except the first one they draw in each of their draw steps, that player discards a card instead. If the player discards a card this way, they draw a card. If the player doesn't discard a card this way, they mill a card. If a player would draw a card... discard a card instead. So they have to discard a card in order to draw each additional card, and if they can't, they mill. All right. I'm going to throw the test cards over. Well, I don't think these are worth anything money-wise. They're really funny to read, though. I wonder if it might be worth just making like a little collection binder of all of these. Almost as like a coffee table reading style deal. Just a collection of very strange cards for people to read through that haven't necessarily been exposed to this product. All right. We got Angelic Protector, Spirit Link, Turtle Shell Changeling, Merfolk Trickster, Deepwood Legate, Lampad of Death's Vigil, Rupture. Sacrifice a creature. Rupture deals damage equal to that's power. So that creature's power. Each creature without flying, each player. Ooh. Cheering Fanatic. Colony Garden. Classic. Lawnmower Visionary. Archway Commons. Coalition Relic. White Border Street Wraith. And a Winds of Change. Oh, in Future Sight border. That's so cool. Each player shuffles the okay, what's this? Teferi, Druid of Argoth? What? Green Fairy. Flash. Creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can cast spells only anytime they can cast a sorcery. Just green to fairy for creatures. That's so strange. It's really cool, though. Alright. This is going to be a long video. Because I'm flicking through the commons, uncommons. Maybe I don't have to flick through the commons, uncommons. Because it's like... We've got a lot of different cards all throughout Magic's history. So that's like fun. Like Step Links. That's a classic. Dakra Mystic. Guildpact Informant. Augur of Skulls. Douthie Embrace. Wait. Target creature gains shadow until end of turn. What? That's so cool. Smash to Dust. Yo, old style Lava Dart. That's cool. Spider Silk Armor. Crashing Boars. Gorgon Flail. Torak Dreadcanter. That's fun. Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Future Sight Porter Maddening Hex. And we're not going to make any jokes. Okay, it's Microscope. It's called Microscope. It's what I use when I try to look at your integrity. That's... Well, okay. You could make a lot of pretty sick burns with jokes about microscopes. Alright, artifact. 2 costs. Surveil 1. Target permanent card in a graveyard becomes a 0/0 black germ creature in addition to its other colors and types until end of turn? What? It's very thematic for the card name, but like... What do you do with that? You could like... reanimate an enchantment after doing this. That's weird. Oh my god. This video is going to be so long. But it's fun to flip through each pack. And I paid for it, so I kind of want to do that. I want to actually look at all the cards involved. Yeah. Do I want to adjust my... No, I'll just... Having trouble finding a nice angle for posting up. Okay. Angelic Favor. Samurai of the Pale Curtain. Suit Up. Brilliant Plan. Priest of Gix. Sengir Autocrat. Cindercloud. Dwarven Blast Miner. Pollenbright Druid. Bookworm. Camminatore de Phyrexia? Phyrexian Wall? Is that what this is? Why? Why is it in a foreign language? Creatura artefatto. Why is it in Italian? What? Kasib ibn Naji Letere. No, that's just the character that made the quote. Why is it Italian? I mean, like, it has no rules text. So it might as well be. That's great. Ignoble Hierarch. White Border Preordain. Yo! I hope that's worth something. We got a Soul Ring. Future Sight Soul Ring. Let's go. Put that in one of my commander decks. Well, let's read this and then I'll fix this whole glare issue. This is another reason why I don't like opening Magic product, is because with One Piece product, you're just like, all right, there's only going to be one thing or two things that's really worth something, and the rest is like not worth mentioning. And this, it's like technically they all rares. All right. Phyrexian Seedling. Phyrexian Seedling enters the battlefield with a 1/1 counter on it. Proliferate Link. Damage dealt by this creature also causes you to proliferate that many times. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna make like a... I don't know, a focus pile. I think right now it's probably Narset Parter of Veils, Soul Ring, Show and Tell. I don't know if Show and Tell is actually worth a lot anymore. It's seen a couple of reprints. Whiteboard of Street Wraith is really cool. It says Preordain. Winds of Change is a funny one. I don't know if this is worth a lot or not. Maddening Hex is just another future sight border. We'll leave it over there. We'll kind of keep our rare pile over here. And I'll try to change this up throughout the video so that way it's a different viewing dynamic. Yeah, this video is going to be like an hour. But this is so much fun. Slaughter the Strong at Uncommon. Very cool. Avian Changeling. Ooh. Thwart. Fumble. Vampiric Link. Bone Shards. Onslaught. Interesting Unlimited. Gitu Slinger. Ram Through. Great card. Sky Snare Spider from Magic Origins. Boilerworks. Got Alila. Artful Provocateur. White Border Summoner is packed. It's just so silly. Hey, Relentless Assault. Untap all creatures that attack this turn. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. I think this is actually a card that I need for my Commander deck. You know, the Master Multiplied. Yeah, I have a Master Multiplied EDH deck. It's something. It either goes bonkers or it doesn't do anything because people are like, oh, that's going to go bonkers. Not a lot of subtlety to that deck. All right. Champion of the Harish. Bless your soul, whoever designed and named this card. Creature, Rabbit Soldier, Buddy List. As this creature enters, if any of its creature types isn't on your buddy list, write one of them on your buddy list. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Champion of the Harish if one of that creature's creature types is on your buddy list. Otherwise, write one of its creature types on... Whoa. Otherwise, write one of its creature types on your buddy list. So you just get to keep accruing the number of things that trigger this getting a 1/1 counter? Okay. Now I'm really regretting just cracking the box instead of drafting it. But I am taking I am taking part in a draft of this tomorrow. So I will get to have the fun of drafting this. It just won't be my box. It'll be somebody else's box. All right. Recumbent Bliss. I'm going to throw that stack of commons over there. All right. Got Recumbent Bliss. Vanish into Eternity. Ooh. Shipwreck Dowser. Time of Ice, Steel Strength, Davriel, Rogue Shadow Mage, Yo, experimental synthesizer. What a house of a card. Volcanic Spite. Look at that art. Frog tongue. Good job, Phil Foglio. Good job. River Bear. Got Tainted Wood. Lightning Skelemental. Thopter Foundry. Let's go, dude. And a Spike Weaver. Spike Weaver enters the battlefield with 3 1/1 counters on it. Remove a 1/1 counter from Spike Weaver, put a 1/1 counter on target creature, and remove a 1/1 counter from Spike Weaver. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Oh my gosh. This card in limited. Especially if you have the Seedling with Proliferate Link and the Spike Weaver. Oh man. Alright. Catch of the day. It's got the worm fishing. That's funny. Or some sort of sea serpent. As catch of the day enters the battlefield, choose one for each of the following. Keyword, Vigilance 4 through your Island Walk. Whenever this creature attacks, scry 2, go to target creature and opponent controls, or tap target creature and opponent controls. And then it can be either a 6/2, a 4/4, or a 2/6. That's cool. Very flexible card. Jesus, we're at the 20-minute mark. We're not even halfway through the packs. Oh my gosh, but this is so much fun! I mean, hey, it's my box. I can take all the time I need. This card was so good in limited. Bond of Discipline. Birth of Miletus. Cladus of Miletus. Zephid's Embrace. Owl Familiar. Liliana's Devotee. That Man Likes Feet. Blood Curdle. Explosive Welcome. Bolt Bend. Trumpeting Herd. Venom Spout Brackus. Guildless Commons. Ikra Shidiki, the Usurper. Commander card. A legendary creature, menace. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you gain life equal to that creature's stuff. Oh, I played against this card before. Okay. Hey, we got a Borderless Ponder. That's cool. Future Sight Goblin Recruiter. Interesting. And a Glimpse the Unthinkable. Glimpse the Unthinkable. All right. Shroud. Glimpse the Unthinkable can't be chosen. The name Glimpse the Unthinkable can't be chosen. Okay. Like, truly, do not interact with this card. Alright. Moving on. We got Wishweaver Angel. Tenacity. Again, no rules text, so why not? Gepanzerter Wasserwanderer. Gepanzerter Wasserwanderer? Creature, Bestie. Dinierok Vergruben Oh, this is going to be difficult, but I'm already at a very long amount of time for not a lot of packs open, so I'm going to... Dinierok Vergruben umschlingende, this word, Krabbel direkt unter der Quecksilbersee. Quicksilver. Ein Wasserwander reicht aus, ein ganz Armee mit Rüstung und Schilden auszustatten. No, I did not take any German. That is just me culturally appropriating how I think it should be pronounced. Set adrift. Yay, Footsteps of the Goryo. Tamir House Guard. Flame Javelin. Hey, Reckless Bushwhacker. Symbiotic Beast. Masked Vandal. Circuit Mender. Settle the Wreckage. Ugh, Deafening Silence, White Border. Aether Vial, let's go! And a Boulder Jockey. Alright. Give that arm a rest. Probably should have started this whole thing with the camera a little lower. But this way I can kind of have a little more space underneath me to not knock the camera arm. Oh, there we go. Alright, Boulder Jockey. 2 red D. D is a land drop. You may give up to 1 potential land drop this turn to pay for D. Whenever Boulder Jockey attacks, you may pay D. If you do, create a 3/3 colorless construct artifact creature token named Boulder that's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Let's see. I think probably like Aether Vial, Soul Ring, Narset, the Ponder and the Preordain are probably the cool things right now. I don't think Show and Tell is actually worth that much anymore. So let's have those over there, and I think I'll throw the Thopter Foundry over here. I'm going to throw these in the pile. Also, I have no idea. I could be absolutely wrong about a lot of these prices. But these are cool. If nothing else, I think these are cool. All right. Let's just do the rare pile here and the other one here. I think I'm actually going to pause and just try to lower the camera so that way I don't have to like prop up my arm like this. Because my arm's getting tired, and not for the usual reason. Alright, this will have to do. Condemn, Oblivion Ring, Sukata Firewalker, Perilous Research, Soul Snuffers, Bushmeat Poacher, Dead Gone, Stoke the Flames, Avenging Druid, Far Wanderings. Search your library for a basic land card and put that card into play tab and shuffle your library. Instead, search for Threshold, search for 3 and put them into play tab. Wow. That's pretty cool. Angel of Despair, Rider Rep, Unnatural Selection. Choose a creature type other than wall. Target creature becomes that type until end of turn. Okay. Then we got a Cabal Ritual. Future Sight. Cool. The Cabal Ritual might be worth like a little something, not a lot. And then we have Search Elemental. Whenever you search your library, scry 1, Scryfall. Whenever you Scryfall. Whenever you scry, put a 1/1 counter on Search Elemental. It can't be blocked this turn. All right. keep on keeping on. Let's keep on saying corny filler words that mean nothing. Tireless Tribe, Kabira Vindicator, unsub. Please do not unsub. It doesn't really matter that much. Do what you want. Stormbound Geist, Shoreline Salvager, Vile Requiem, Strafe, Pillaging Horde, Cudgel Troll, Elven Bow, Viridian Claw, Empowered Auto Generator. Enters the battlefield tapped. Tap it to put a charge counter on Empowered Auto Generator. Add X mana of any one color where X is the number of charge counters on Empowered Auto Generator. That's a pretty cool card. We got Limdul's Vault in a white border. This is just very, very interesting. And Contamination. I hate this card. Not the art. The art in the border is cool. Just playing playing against this card is a pain in the ass. All right. Muraganda Eldrazi, 6/5, devoid, deworded. This creature counts as having no abilities. When you cast this spell, put a primeval counter on target creature. Creature with a primeval counter loses all abilities and can't gain abilities. Interesting. It's white. White and devoid. Okay. Eldrazi Dinosaur. Oh, somebody was saying something about how the only test cards that were worth anything were... Oh, Slivdrazis. Never mind. Different Eldrazi mutant combos. Just exile. Not Path to Exile, just Exile. This is where you go after someone casts Path to Exile. You just go to Exile. Wall of Glare, Frost Trickster, Divide by 0, Mind Stab, Shambling Ghast, Inspired Tinkering, Electric Revelation, Stand Together, Treetop Village, even with this art. Wow, that's cool. They got that in here. Razorfin Hunter. Clouth. Unrivaled Ancient. Flying in haste whenever Clouth Unrivaled Ancient attacks, add X mana in any combination of colors where X is the total power of attacking creatures. Oh, God. What did I do? The screen in front of me lit up. I must have very slightly bumped my mouse. Whatever. Spend this mana only to cast spells until end of turn. You don't lose. Oh, okay. This card. Okay, cool. Cloth. Yo, DOJ white border. And Standstill. That's pretty nice. It's an uncommon, too. And Pokey the Scallywag. 2/2 for a legendary Brushwag Pirate. Menace. If ye would flip a coin, ye may instead roll a d20. 1 to 10 is tails, and 11 to 20 is heads. It counts as rolling a die, not flipping a coin. If ye would roll a d20, you may instead flip a coin. Tails is 1, and heads is 20. Okay, that's pretty dope. Just if you would roll a d20. So you could like play this with just any of the cards that have you roll a d20 that have a really good 20. Oh, what's that one? It's like an artifact from AFR. It has like a nat 20 thing. Anyways, this is a really cool card. I think this video is going to be an hour. And I may run out of recording space. I need to keep an eye on that. All right. Mom of Rom. Mother of Runes. Oh, God. Why am I... just... I guess I've been holding my arm the same position for a very long time. To hold that steady. Okay, Silver Flame Squire. Cerulean Wisps. Fairy Swarm. Skin Thinner. Oubliette. Mog Raider. Seal of Fire. Gemhide Sliver. Terrasunder. Spite-Mare. Mantis Rider. White Border Kitchen Finks. Yo! Serum Powder. Serum Powder Future Sideboard. Oh my god. Alright. And Slumbering Waterways. Land. Enters battlefield tapped. And it just has Flying, Vigilance, and Trample. Okay, so you like take it and you turn it into something you'd like to use. Or turn it into a creature. Alright. Raven Watcher. Mist Meadow Skulk. Command of Unsummoning. Familiar's Ruse. Cabal Pit. A while since I've seen that card. Corrupt. Exuberant Fuseling. Blaze. Tyvar's Stand. Nissa's Judgment. Godpharaoh Statue. Charming Prince. White Border Blazing Root Wallow. Yeah, Temporal Manipulation. Take an extra turn after this one. Very nice. Lifening Elemental. Lifening. Splice onto instant or sorcery. Add this card's a... Oh, okay. Lifelink. You just put a lifelink onto an instant or sorcery spell. What? That's cool. Very creative. Alright. What's next? Magic cards. That's what we got. Syndicate Tides. Ugh, a burp. Faith Unbroken. Wicked Slumber. Annex. You control enchanted land. Gross. It's really nasty. Because that's so nasty. It's a ramp for you, and that's really nasty. All right. Plague Spitter. God, that's got to be the biggest tick I have ever seen. I think it's supposed to be a tick. Yeah. Plague Spitter. Phyrexian Gargantua. Big score. Yeah, Price of Progress. Put Price of Progress into Modern, you cowards. Hunter's Mark. Batwing Broom. Batwing Broom. Final combat damage that would be dealt this turn. If white was spent, each player loses 1 life for each attacking creature he or she controls. If black was spent. Okay, the only reason that I'm pausing on that is because of Guess That Magic card games played in the parking lot of my favorite establishments well past my bedtime. Mazarek, Krull, Death Priest. Ooh, we got a White Border Cathar's Crusade. Energy Flux. Interesting. Essence of Ajani. Emblem. As this spell resolves, put it into the command zone. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain 1 life. Alright, that's cool. Man, I'm excited for tomorrow. I get to draft this. Like, I just wanted to open it because of the scarcity of the product and how some of the stuff is worth a decent amount. Alright. We've got... Ugh. Ah! Good lord. This is another reason why I like Bondi card games. You're just looking at the back card for most of them. This one is like, if you're not going through all of the stuff, you're kind of missing out. All right. Near Heath Pilgrim. A Johnny's Welcome. Watcher for Tomorrow. Chemist's Insight. Order of Midnight. Foulmire Knight. Outmaneuverite. Wait, no, it's Outmaneuver. Battlecry Goblin. Atrax's Fall. Atrax's Summer. Sorry, Hedge Troll. Desert. Expansion Explosion. Git Probe. White Border. Unbanned Gitaxian Probe. No, Gitaxian Probe was really gross. Yo, Pact of Negation. This is, I think, like 10 bucks. And Noble Ox. How noble. 2/4 Flash. When it enters the battlefield, all unblocked creatures attacking you become blocked by Noble Ox, and it can block any number of creatures. So effective fog, but fancy. The fog be fancy. All right. Ancestral Blade. Wall of Swords. Medallion Hypnotist. Mystic Subdual, sorry. Twisted Abomination. Bastion of Remembrance. Fiery Impulse. Should I be setting this aside? I think I should set this aside. Because nobody carries this card, and every time Pioneer Season comes around and I'm looking for Phoenix cards, I end up playing other things. I think I actually have to set that aside. It's a card I need more copies of. Keldon Champion. Enlarge. Baloth Woodcrasher. Crystal Grotto. We got a Sedgemoor Witch. White Bordered Leyline of Sanctity. Probably not worth anything, but very cool. And we got a Triumph of Ferocity. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card if you control the creature with the greatest power or tied for the greatest power. Liliana's Other Contract. Oh, not the card. The contract is double-faced. When Liliana's Other Contract enters the battlefield, you draw 3 cards and you lose 3 life. If you would lose the game, instead exile Liliana's Other Contract, and then return it to the battlefield transformed under your control. Liliana's Undead Minion. Legendary Planeswalker. You. Wait, you? 5 loyalty. You can't lose the game. +1. Each opponent loses 1 life, and -4. Destroy target creature. That's very cool. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. Fearless Fledgling. Desperate Lunge. Nephalia Smuggler. Ovinomancer. Essence Extraction. Peepog. Peepog. Young Red Dragon. Togo. I'm going to call him Tago. Tago, Goblin Weaponsmith. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, create a colorless equipment artifact token named Rock. With equipped creature has 1 tap, sacrifice a rock. This creature deals 2 damage to any target, and equip 1. And equip 1? What? Oh, okay. Weird. Hey, Ancestor Mask. Argothian Opportunist with a really, really nasty factory line on it. Wait. Is that supposed to be part of the art? No, I think that's a factory line. Mercy Killing. Target creature's controller sacrifices, then puts X 1/1 green and white elf warrior creature tokens into play where X is that creature's power. That's cool. Yo, the copter! Yo, White Border Bolus' Citadel. Oh, no way. No fucking way, dude. This is what I got as my foil? I'll go over that in a moment. Okay. I'm going to pause the video really quick so I can do a quick search on TCG Player to see if this is worth as much as I think it is. Yeah, this is Price Checker, dude, coming in here. It's $200. It's this is $200. Yeah, just because it's foil, and there's like not a lot of foils in Mystery Booster 2. The regular Soul Ring over here, that's only $10, but this one, $200. So it was a good box. We do still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs left, but who needs them, right? I'm just kidding. We're gonna open them, but just yeah. Holy moly. Really glad it was that instead of like, oh, I don't know, the Fiery Impulse or something like. I don't know what else can be foil, but yeah, this does pretty good. Moving on. I got $200. I got $200. I got $200, and I'm not even done yet. Woo! Okay, but I think that's like the only money card because I was flipping back through the stuff that was like valued at. Oh! I'm sorry. The thing that was behind the $200 card. Meandered Tower Shell. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has Island Walk, and whenever this creature attacks, exile it in Meandered Tower Shell. Return it to the battlefield under your control, tap and attacking at the beginning of the declare attacker's step. Yeah, on your next turn, then return Meandered Tower Shell to the battlefield under. That's fucking funny. All right. Let's get into this pack now. My shoulder. Every time I think I have a system worked out, it's like, no. I'm trying to relax all of the muscles in my arm and merely hold this here instead of like, ugh. But, you know, I've been opening cards for a while and talking way too much. Contraband Livestock. Master of Arms. Expel from Mirazka. Wash Away. Corpse Auger. Call the Bloodline. Blade Sliver. Shredded Sails, Overwhelming Encounter, Trollbred Guardian, Golgari Charm, Hazard the Fervent, Basilisk Gate, White Border, no. Hey, Miri's Cow. That, I believe, is about $10. What? All right. Planeswalkerificate. Enchantment. Aura. Enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature is a planeswalker in addition to its other types. Its toughness becomes its loyalty. +1, add red, -1, exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn, and -X, this planeswalker deals X damage to any target. Very cool, very interesting. But not wacky enough to make me laugh. The art was cool. All right. Strict upgrade to passivism. Planet Disruption. Spirit Mantle. Dreamscape Artist. Daring Saboteur. Reign of Filth. Revenge of Ravens. Punishing Fire. Arc Lightning. Leatherback Baloth. Evolutionary Escalation. Counter Squall. Swans of Bryn Argall. Yeah, White Border Pending. That's cool. Collected Company Future Sight Border. Well, I didn't actually see that on the price scrolling time. New feature of video. Scroll price live real time. Yeah. Oh, the temporal manipulation's only $7. Yeah, they make crashing footballs too. That's cool. The show and tell is only $6. I remember paying $30 a pop for those a long time ago. Not as many reprints then. Winds of Change is only $5. Ooh, Cathar's Crusade white border is like $6. Aether Vial is only $5 in the Future Sight border. Wow. Damn, this stinks. Okay, I'm not finding it, and I'm also wasting a lot of time. So yeah. Let's just look at this cool trade planet instead. Alright. Planet. When this permanent enters, exile the top 5 cards of your library as its resources. Trade routes. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, choose 1. Discard a card. If you do, put 2 of Alberic's resources into its owner's hand, or exile the top card of your library as a resource. Cool. I think at this point it's going to be hard to top the Soul Ring foil, but, you know, we could open a $400 Urza at any time. Hopefully right now. Skycrier. Perimeter Captain. Krovigan Sorcerer. Undo. Mindrak Harpy. Marsh Flitter. Blazing Crescendo. Reckless Barbarian. Ancient Silverback. Muscle Burst. Yo, frickin' swole. Rustfield Bridge. Great card. I'm not biased. It's just a great card. Arcades the Strategist. And Once Upon a Time white border. And Grinding Station. Cool. Okay, what is this? Knight of the Flying Merfolk. Bedtime Story. Don't put a lore counter on this saga as it enters. Put a lore counter on it at the beginning of your end step rather than your main phase. Sacrifice after 3. 1. Create 2 1/1 blue merfolk creature tokens. 2. Put a flying counter on each tapped creature you control. 3. Draw a card for each creature you control that dealt combat damage to the player this turn. That's weird. Alright, we got 4 more packs left. Let's see if I can get through them all before the hour is up. I'm at the 52.5-minute mark. Oh, let's go. Orzhov Advocist. Resolute Reinforcements. Cerulean Wyvern. Verdalgan Dismisser. Daily Dispute. Flesh Eater Imp. Bismarck. Yeah. Brute Force. Hunted Wampus. Snake Bit. Terrain Generator. Riding Regisaur. What the fuck? White border common Stellar Puff. Fucking Echo. Oh, is this a money card? This might be a money card. Echo of Aeons. I'm going to do a quick price check, but I'll pause the video. Nah, it's just another $10 card. Alright. What's the... Pyromancy 101. Pyromancy 101 deals 1 damage to any target and teach. 1 of the red. Then exile the spell Taught to a creature you control. For as long as this card remains exiled, that creature has tap. Copy the exiled card. You may cast the copy for its teach cost. Weird. But in a good way. Terrain Generator. Put a basic land from your hand into play tapped. Interesting. Maybe I should throw that into a Landfall Commander deck or something. Alright. Sunscape Familiar. Sunblade Angel. Mental Note. Specimen Collector. Ew. Thrill Parasite. Blight Beetle. Nimblebird Sticker. Chandra. Novice Pyrom. Oh, no, that wasn't uncommon, wasn't it? Okay, yeah. Great Oak Guardian. Devoted Druid. Survivor's Encampment. The Haunt of High Tower. Ghost Quarter white border is a cool one. And Hydroblast. What is this? Ah! I bumped the camera. I'm so sorry. Stone Drake. Flying when Stone Drake enters the battlefield, choose 1. Distract, tap target land, draw a card. Enthrall, target player discards a card for each spell you've cast this turn. Get that out of here. Alright. Genju of the Fields. That's a very interesting art. Shield-Eyed Dragon Referee Squad, Code of Constraint, Thirsting Bloodlord, Cast Down, Blood Knight, Firecat Blitz, Predator's Howl, Guy's Anthem, Murderous Redcap, Eye of the Eternal Pilgrim, White Border Minskin Boo, Darkmoor Sorceress, Defender of the Queue. Positioning. As this creature enters, lock your creatures in order from left to right for as long as you control a creature with positioning. Each time a creature enters or comes under your control, position it to the left or right of another creature you control. Adjacent creatures to the left and right of Defender of the Queue get +1/+1 and have vigilance. What? Oh, Defender of the Queue. Ah, I see. Okay, I've got 4 minutes left. Ugh. It'll take forever to upload. Reveal Squad. Barbed Spike. Pendril Drake. Curiosity. Fleshback Marauder. Raised Dead. Rabbit Battery. Hordling Outburst. Kappa Tech Wrecker. Wall of Mulch. Kazali Ambusher. Joyra of the Gitu. White Border Veil of Summer, and a Black Vice. Interesting. And Zone of Flame. Enchant Zone. Battlefield Command, Exile, and Stack are shared zones. Each player has their own graveyard, hand, and library zones. Whenever one or more cards enter or leave Enchanted Zone, Zone of Flame deals 1 damage to each opponent. Interesting. And tokens aren't cards. Thank you for that reminder text. Okay. Well, I made my money back because I got $190 out of my $200 purchase, and was it $200 or $250? Who cares? Fancy Soul Ring. Foil. Did good. Yeah. Well, I mean, I said the video was going to be an hour. It's 57 minutes. I guess I got to talk for like a couple more minutes and change. Yeah, I actually really don't. But just, woo, $200 just because it's foil. The regular one is $10. What? All right. Well, that was fun. There's a lot of wacky cards in here. I'm looking forward to drafting this tomorrow. Yeah. If you sat through all of this, thanks for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. This has been In the Cards TCG. I will see you next time.